This is Giga Wing on the YG300, so definitely doesn't bother you of only 320 by 240 pixel natively. This is from the Capcom home arcade stick, already upgraded to firmware version 1.6. So let's have a look at some other games. So with this version you can just go quick and get back to the Capcom selection screen. So that's Mega Man, that's Pro Gear, Street Fighter 2. So this one said it came from the CP system, 1992. And Strike the Puzzle Fighter 2, 1944. Let's have a look at this one. So you can go in and have a tweak so that you can have an easier game. You can make difficulty less, right? You can make more bonus, something like that. You can even fiddle with the clock speed, but you make sure you go to play from here. Otherwise, if you hit back, it will go back to the main menu, and the setting that you set for the easy will be deleted, right? So if you want to tweak the game, you need to go into the play inside the selecting menu. Okay, put in some credit. That's 9. Loop master. Okay, you can select it so it go into the last stage as well. Okay, but I just wanted to show you that you can see the graphic pretty well from this projector. So the room is dark. I just got it projected to my wall. It's about 2 meters from the wall, and that's about what's it called? Maybe 80 inches screen, But the good thing is it's square. So when you go select full screen, you don't get all the bar. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. So if you go back to create, and then if you select the top corner, and you can select display solution. So you got original, full, and wide. Okay, so the original would be squash down, and you can put in bezel on the side, and then if you say you go back to home and you select maybe Street Fighter. Why Street Fighter? Street Fighter, here it is. Alright, so this one will come with the bezel on the side. Okay, and the screen is a little bit out of proportion, because I think the game originally wasn't widescreen. Okay, even though it said original, I'm gonna get myself beat here because or maybe not. So I don't have any sound on, just to make sure. Just to make sure I don't get any copyright issue. Alright. So I'm getting myself beaten here. Alright, so let's go back to quit. Go back to display setting again. So let's go back to CRT, and then full. That's my daughter surprising what's happening to the screen on the wall. Alright, so now you go back to the game, you get this big effect, full screen, tall, and doesn't have any bezel. Alright, so this is the YG300, another cheap $40, $50. I got it from eBay for only 30 Australian dollars and delivered. Okay, it's amazing value. Okay, so even though it's only got 240 by 320, but you know, with the Capcom home market, you probably prefer it to not to be so sharp, because otherwise you see all the pixels. And with this kind of game, you probably like the lower resolution. So this is the good use for the YG300. Hopefully you like the video. Let me just turn on the light. At the moment, it's no light. Okay, so that's what it looked like with the lights on. Okay, let's have a look at the units. That's the unit. It's only that small. I got my headphones on. This is the blue and white version. I did try play some movie from the USB stick. This is my Capcom stick, because I did have a Sony screen here, but apparently the sound doesn't work from HDMI because it's an older Brevia. So I ordered one of these just to test it, that if I have my console is still working perfectly. Okay, so it was just the TV that wasn't working. So you know, originally I thought it was my HDMI cable because it's come loose sometime. At the moment it is not the TV. I did test it on my 65 inches TV. It worked there too. So yes, but I can't move my 65 inches to my bedroom. So we are now find the good use for this cheap LED projector. It doesn't get heat up, you know. It is very good. So got this off eBay. It's a few years old already, you know. I think you can find them for ranging from $30 to $60. You can see them in Alibaba for, you know, $14. But the problem is, you know, you can't buy one, and you know, the shipping will make it cost more than $30. So at $30 shipping to my address in Greenway, it is much economical. Okay, so this is my second Capcom stick. I have 3 originally. I sold one and I gave one away, but apparently they didn't want to keep it, so they sent it back to me. But I lose one of these. So if anybody know where I can get a spare balls to go onto my joystick, but I kept it, so I got one that's still running the original firmware. I heard firmware 1.5 is a little bit of problem there, and 1.3 problem as well, 1.4 also problem. But with the 1.6, I really like how they say which game coming from which system. Then put that back in, turn the light back off, so you can see that so this one is from CP, you know. Alright, so that's all the game. Well, we'll keep this around 10 minutes, not more. Wasn't problem. I turned this one so slow and I still can't beat the second stage. Anyway, alright, ciao for now. Thank you. Bye bye.